What's up, you guys? My name is Miguel, here to give you your daily dose of radiation. In today's video, we are covering X-ray tech versus nursing school. So to give you context, I am a night shift X-ray tech. I've been doing it for about 4 years, and my lady, she is a nurse. So I have good knowledge on both worlds. If you're curious, if you're in like the balance of like, do I do X-ray? Do I do nursing school? Which one do I prefer? So my lady was fortunate enough to be one of the Sheldon people, as we call it, with photographic memory, very smart, very intelligent. I, on the other hand, was Team 75, struggle, not the smartest, just the average Joe. 3.5 GPA type. Ended up with like a 3.2 after the program. But regardless of even if you're super smart, just both of them are challenging. They're not easy. But I would say that nursing school is a little bit more harder than ours, simply because you have to stack. Like the way my lady told me was like you would stack clinicals, but then you had like the pre-clinical aspect of it where you would have to go a day before to learn aspects of your patients, about medication, about all this other stuff that us as X-ray tech students, like, we would just show up on the day, and then whatever came was just kind of a gauntlet of a revolving of just whatever steps into the emergency room or whatever. Like, we're not over here trying to learn all these like stuff over the patients or medication. I mean, so they got like, it's more challenging. I'm not gonna lie. Even they have more pre-request classes than we do. Their thing is a little bit. They have a higher failure rate than ours, and so it's a little bit. Even they're bored. So mad respect if you're going to nursing school. Mad respect. It's not an easy thing. Even just here while working, the amount of charting, even just it is way more. So mad respect to y'all, whoever choose that. So if you want to go the X-ray route, it's a little bit more easier. Obviously, we have certain classes that are more challenging that the nurses don't have to take. So it does come with like, a balance. But even the job itself, sometimes ours is pretty hard occasionally. But like theirs on a consistent basis, the charting, the liability, it is pretty high. Just keep that in mind if you are wanting to pursue the nursing career. I mean, I'll respect y'all and do that in my lady, but it is a lot more harder. Now, as far as even job wise, nurses do have a little bit more easier, I'm not gonna lie, because there's more job openings compared, like where I work at night shift, there's only 4 slots for night shift, and I'm fortunate to have one of those. So our hardest class would probably be physics. Is probably a challenging one, or just positioning class for some people. Me, it wasn't. For nursing, I would say pharmacology was a big one that my lady said a bunch of people's got knocked out from pharmacology, because you have like, we touched slightly on some of the pharmacy stuff just to cover some ground, and we didn't get a lot, but it does get confusing because there's a lot of medications that sound the same, almost get spelled the same, and it's just one little tiny thing that will literally completely change the effect of drugs. So that is something that we in X-ray, we do deal with medication, but I mean, it's like gastrografin, lidocaine, barium. It's nothing crazy. Nothing. I mean, obviously they can have some effects on patients and it can give them issues, but nothing to the field of what the nurses do. So if you're just an average Joe, not super smart, but still want the medical field, but I would recommend going to X-ray tech field world. It's a pretty nice gig. I'm never stressed going to work, ever. My lady, every single day. I mean, she likes what she do, but like, she's stressed all the time. She's mad all the time. She's like, these patients. It's not good. Me, I love going to work. I enjoy what I do. Obviously, I'm a little bit biased because I enjoy bones. That's why if you check out my logo, it's a little dinosaur bone. So, like, I love it. to me, I would double down. If I couldn't do this, I would go into what's called what the dinosaur people study. I think it's called paleontologist. Yeah, I would have done that, but this is what I'm stuck with. So yeah, if you're still here, I appreciate you. You can check out my channel. I literally mainly cover X-ray. I have some X-ray versus nursing videos you can probably check out on the channel. I post every single day. If you choose to the route of radiology, I cover aspects that can help you prior to getting into X-ray school, or actually in X-ray school, or even stuff that they don't teach you in X-ray school but you need because you learn it here. So as we can hear, there's someone coming in that needs my help. So we'll see you on the next one.